Valamir. I knew it. I only met him once in 3, but I knew it. So this is where you got him, Reen. Valamir. But that's the worst part. Oh, no. You're not getting out of this now. A girl's gotta be brave. Hoorah! Time to get out there and knock those boys dead with a sexy wink. Are you kidding me? Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I see. So that's what's going on in Crossbell. However, our duty does not change the fact that we are here for a brief respite. My lord, please purge all thoughts of political machinations from your mind, and enjoy yourself while you're here. My thoughts exactly. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity to finally explore your academy. Would you mind guiding us around, Laura? If you so desire. Have a good time, you three. Glad to see the festival went forward in spite of everything. What in the world happened last night, though? Maybe I should send something in to Aventime asking about it. No matter how much I try, I can't beat the target score. If I ever meet whoever came up with those crazy movement patterns, let's just say I hold the high score, of course. There's a pattern to Mishi's appearances. If you can't figure it out, there's no way you'll be able to beat our Yeah, what he said. You might as well give up now. You kids suck. Oh, we just can't win. Come on, Rudy, you gotta try harder. Are you serious? You know those two are unstoppable together. I am unstoppable. I got 280 points on my own. What did you noobs get? I hope I don't run out of recording time before we actually finish this. In this corner, we teach those without the experience the basics of horse riding. Haha, how about you? Are you or any of your classmates interested in learning? Lambert left me in charge of the reception. Part of the job is keeping an eye on Whitcomb, so he must have quite a lot of faith in me. Or a bit. Just the thought of it makes me super motivated. You know... Oops, sorry about that burp. I have another one. So, I re-downloaded Black Ops 4 recently. It takes 100 gigabytes. And I wanted to, I wanted to play that just to get like a few trophies and stuff, and because, you know, I couldn't play it before because my internet was so bad. I got a new one. So I'm gonna try and like play it and see what I can do. Like if I can get anything. But I'm like, if I'm gonna beat this, and then I'll have Trails of Cold Steel 2 that I could play, and continuing God Eater, I could just go grinding God Eater and not have time to do anything in, you know, Black Ops 4. But that's the thing. If I start Trails of Cold Steel 2, which I probably will, just for like a little bit, and then, yeah, and then just play it a bit, stop, because I should just focus on God Eater 2, because there's definitely going to be a point in Trails of Cold Steel 2 where I'm going to need to grind, I'm going to get stuck, I can't do anything, so you know what goes on there. and how sometimes I can just record day after day after day after day after day. So that's probably why I should just, start uploading God Eater 2 stuff. I mean, I'll probably be done with God Eater 2 before I actually finish uploading them all. So at that point, it really doesn't matter, because I am close to the end. I'm like halfway done with God Eater 2 already at this point, before I've even started uploading it. Anyway, still, I hear young Machias' grades places him comfortably at the top of his class. You must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased from an academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Eustace's balance of academics and athleticism. And despite his many achievements, he always looks so calm and composed. He clearly took after you in that regard. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. What would you say to singing together during the performance? It only seems fitting after all. You can't be serious. Haha, what a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad? They're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties would have them interacting quite a bit. It actually seems like they're pretty good friends, too. It's just like the opposite of them. Today is finally Class 7's time to shine, isn't it? How exciting it will be to see you all perform Break a Leg! Don't talk to me. And what happened to you? Don't you try and stop me, Makarov. I'm going to see Mint's class no matter what. Hold up, I told you, I'd take you. Don't just wander off on your own. Please, you get lost on a one-way street. We'd get lost whenever the two of us went anywhere together. And whose fault was that? So everything's okay back at the company then? I'm surprised you managed to find the time to make it over here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossbell. As I've told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. And as a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I needed to make time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put the pieces of my company back together. Was that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency makes communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem? Perhaps, but a necessary one. Bah. Oh, will you two just drop it? You haven't seen each other in 5 years, and the first thing you do is start arguing? I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well, what do you mean, well? Are we talking about the same people? I think this might actually be how they get along. Gotta go over here. My husband was able to wrangle out the work, wriggle out work, so we came here to have some fun. Funny enough, we did the same thing just after we got married, but the memory had completely slipped my mind until today. I managed to get a little bit of time off work, so I wanted to take my wife to the festival. Was the festival really this busy last time we visited? I had a ton of fun yesterday, so I'm gonna work extra hard today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Eastern Tea House Miyabi. Wait, was I supposed to be on reception duty? Mint, are you trying to give me a heart attack? Oh boy. My mom told me to hang out with my friends today. You in? Sure, let's invite Warren and Monica along too. Elliot, my boy, why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please? This is the first time we've been together in so long. It wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. Looks like Fiona rules the roast here. Oh, Reen! How nice to see you, Reen. It's been so long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world could keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Neidhart. He's at Gralia Fortress right now, right? That he is. I've left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. If our circumstances weren't quite as precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I'd bet anything he'll be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. Things might have been really tense over at Crossbell. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. I'm trying to fix this dang headset again. Dad's mercilessness aside, best of luck on your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a good show that will leave even this stubborn old man flabbergasted. Old man? I'll definitely try. Besides, I've got to prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy. And the rest of us will be there to help you do so. Klein's got a bunch of friends. I hope I'm that popular when I get old. I told Klein to go spend time with his friends. This will be his last chance to enjoy the festival like this. I want him to enjoy everything he can get out of it. I can't even get to him at this point. Feel free to top it with whatever fruit you like. Well, as long as it's not pineapple. Pineapple prevents the batter from hardening up properly. What are we talking about here? Okay, what is with this headset at the moment? It's like really coming off right now. Usually it just sticks on, but it's like coming off a lot recently. Wait a minute, is it supposed to be? Oh hell no. I was like, did I have it on backwards the whole time? Like maybe it needs to be like, the earpiece should be on the left. No. Should not. That's just terrible there. Look all you want. Reen, it's good to see you again. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. Glad to see you two can make it all the way out here. But I heard you two ran into trouble on your way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, you see. Then Thoma here thought it would be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know it would be so big, or be so full of people? Don't worry, I had just the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. How are things back in Nord? Over there, it's not hard to feel the tension at the Crossbell border, but I'm curious if it's the same there. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Should things take a turn for the worse, Zender Gate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a handle on the situation, though. He also got his permission to go through really quickly. Sounds like we have a lot to thank him for. Indeed, I hope I'll have the chance to do so personally at some point. But that's enough of this serious talk. Have a good time, both of you. Will do, yeah! Now we go on the other side. Actually, no, we're... well, the rooftop. I gotta go buy a pie up here. Anyone got a pie? Dark cherry pie. Thanks. Is it true that all of you will be performing too? But it is still in my heart to think I've added another handful of souls to the glowing roster of theirs. My heart has moved. Please forgive me. I am but a sinful man. The rooftop's the best, but now I want a nap. I don't think I know anyone who loves anything as much as you love naps. This might be my last chance for a good rooftop nap too. Even she's concerned about what's happening in Crossbell. Oh, here you are. Are you two already done looking at the attractions? Not a chance. We're just taking a little itsy-bitsy little break. We're locked in a death match, and the upper hand is mine. You're not taking me down that easy. I've turned the tables before, and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever seen you so serious, Milliam. I'm gonna win and tell Vector all about it. I'd brag to him sooner, but he couldn't end up making it to the festival. That captain from the intelligence division? Yeah, he went off to Crossbell this morning. And once again, Milliam casually reveals military secrets to everyone within earshot. What could have happened that they needed him in Crossbell so quickly? Things might really be bad over there. Oh, he finally found her. I still have not forgiven Father. How presumptuous of him to arrange my marriage without so much as telling me. I must apologize for not mentioning it myself. Although, based on who you do to marry, I assume you wouldn't be terribly keen on hearing anything more about him. That's a small mercy. Soldiers like him are nothing but uncivilized brutes. No, my lady, I'm afraid he is not involved with the military at all. Surely you've heard of the Lake Lord family of the fishermen? What? Alright, to the old schoolhouse. Before going in, I want to save out here. Let's go. Come to think of it, isn't George down on the 7th floor? I've still got a while before Elise arrives. Maybe I should take him something to eat. I brought him a pie. Elise should be close now, so I better see George and head back up before she gets here. I brought him a pie. Yeah, this way.
Hey there, guys.
Oh, what's up, Reen? I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh?
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track. Ah, this is that new dark cherry pie I've heard about. It's supposed to be delicious. And really filling, too. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing in the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
Piloted?
You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest. It's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Still sore, are we?
It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
You got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys?
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
Alrighty then. Almost 10 a.m., which means that we should be here any minute now. Might be good to make my way over to the front gate and wait for her. Louise.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Rean! Is something the matter? You look awfully tired. Did something happen?
You can tell, huh? I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night.
Tests? During the festival? My, they certainly don't go easy on you here. Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon after all. I can look around on my own just fine. Though, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
It's nothing to worry yourself over. Really. Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
Rean. Well, if you insist. If you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to oblige. What should we see first, then?
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound? We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all of the different attractions on display.
Oh jeez, seriously? They done getting destroyed. Oh, a nice
I took Elise
fun
around
time.
on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
Schwarzer?
Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too.
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it.
Easy, buddy. I don't think you have a shot.
How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
Excuse me?
Sorry, wait. When did we become dear friends?
A good day to you, Master Reen. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so much about.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
Please, please. There's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. Ah, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together?
Not a chance. You're gonna have to go through me, buddy.
What are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
Nice burn.
Reen?
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
Don't mess with the little sister, buddy.
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon.
A bell?
Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already?
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater.
Oh, I already know, but I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A game.
I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance.
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise.
Thanks for the help, buddy.
You go to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected a son of one of the four great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage. Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all.
Yeah, I really did. I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, So go on and start getting ready for your concert.
I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo. And maybe a little nervous now. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know? Tee-hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
Alfred?
What?
I know that voice anywhere. Your Highness!
And Prince Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness.